Test 1, 2. Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My call sign is November 9. I do have a throat lozenge in my mouth, so hopefully it won't make too much noise. Here on day 1 we are playing Dredge. It is a fishing / space management / Lovecraftian horror game. And I'm down with all those things, so let's get started here. Alright, that's me. I need a job. Clearly I was driving with my eyes closed. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you.
Welcome to Greater Morrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay.
Probably won't keep doing that because I don't know if I'm going to remember that voice.
Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you.
Alright, so there's the mayor. Man, I just got a cash back offer on my phone. How exciting. Alright, here's a look at our ship, cabin, pursuits, catch fish for the day. Mayor said catch as many as you can. Alright, let's undock. We are using... we're on the Xbox, so we're using a controller here. Let me go into the settings really quickly and really adjust the sensitivity. Hopefully I'm making it less sensitive rather than more sensitive. And we'll turn music down a little bit. Character voices. I made my own character voice. Alright, let's start fishing. Caught a blue mackerel. And you hit the X button when it's in the green spot and it reels it up faster. Or you could just let it run and... Alright, we got a trophy. Trophy fish, 29.60 centimeters. I have no idea if that is meaningful or not. I don't want to fish that spot out, so we're going to move on here. Alright, we caught a cod. Here's the fish Tetris part of this game. Oh, how did I miss that? Alright, we'll leave that be for now. Over here is another area of fish. That bar means you can't get it. I don't think I have the right fishing tackle for that. Boy, this boat is slow. Very slow. Alright, here's some more mackerel, I think. And I'm just going to fish here until we get to low. Alright. Time only advances when you're moving or fishing or doing other stuff. Alright, I can fit one more in the hold, I think. Alright. And maybe we can grab one fish out of here. Nope, I don't have the right tackle. Well, I'll go back to this other spot because oh my god, this boat is so slow. Alright, now look at that. It's 6 o'clock. The fish changes over. So some of these fish are no longer available and new fish are available. So we'll catch one out of this spot right here. Alright, we caught an arrow squid. Alright, now we'll bring it into the port. Allegedly, turning on your light reduces panic. That's your eyeball up top in the middle there. Alright, move into the dock here. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. I'm not going to do the mayor's voice anymore. See, return to one piece. Very good. Before you head off in town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan, but I want to make this easy for you. To your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Where do I sell the fish? Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open at all hours. Off you go then, sell those fish while they're still fresh. Alright, so here's the fishmonger. Look at this guy. You enter a squalid shack in the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the old one? It takes a certain kind of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns and other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you got. Alright, well we can just hit the X button and sell everything. And we made 132 bucks. By the way, I want to note, I bought like a special edition, so I have this custom rod here. I don't think the normal one you get is that good. Just wanted to point that out. Mayor standing outside the fishmonger store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you can make something out of it. Why don't you take it? This is a research part. You need this to improve your, like get better parts and stuff for your ship. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. And so we can go to the shipwright. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel. Thank you. Xbox achievement for covering up the screen in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. Number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Maybe attacked by an animal? Or a sea creature of some sort? Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Alright. So we can't afford this weighted line. The simple skimmer does shallow water, and ours does coastal. So in theory we could buy this and install it right here and be able to get 2 kinds of fish. So we will do that. Looking at the other things, get more motor for your boat. And you can put lights on your boat, which sounds like a good idea, but we don't have any money. Alright, ship loan remaining. Let's just go pay that off. Can we pay that off? Yeah. Let's just go pay the whole loan off. So it was $50, but remember this is set in like the 20s or 30s, so that was probably a lot of money back then. What can I do for you? I'd like to pay off some of my debt. Of course, how much would you like to repay? All of it. Fantastic. Now what else can I do for you? What happened to the last fisherman? The last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running aground on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed by us. Now what else can I do for you? I should get back to fishing. Alright, so we just got an encyclopedia over here that talks about the fish we've caught. And you can see the mackerel are $10 and our trophy record is 29.6 centimeters. So cod is $18, arrow squid is $14, so you want to catch the ones that are worth a lot of money and avoid the ones that aren't. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with the spring in his step. It's almost midnight. Shouldn't he be asleep? Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. Great. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. We might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Alright, let's go check out the dry dock. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects, lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. How do I get materials? Plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Also, you probably can fit them all in your hull. So, just as an example, an extra light space needs 1 metal scrap and 2 lumbers. So, and then it shows you in your hull where the extra light would go. Alright, fantastic. Really quickly, let's go into research. And we're going to spend 1 research part to research a hydraulic rod, allowing us to catch oceanic fish, because it was the cheapest one. And allegedly it is now available for sale for the low price of $410. Yeah, I don't think there's any danger of me needing that for a while. Alright, let's get some sleep. Alright, let's get back out there and get fishing. We've got 2 kinds of fishing rods now, so we can attract different kinds of fish. Alright, it's low stock, so we're going to leave that behind. This looks like a flounder. Alright, Gulf flounder, look at that, I ought to be a fisherman. Alright, second Gulf flounder, the stock is low, we're going to leave that. I'm actually from New England, so I know a little bit about fish stuff. We're going to leave that behind. Here is something else, it's like an eel. Oh, did I get the trophy eel? Yes, I did. Oh, I'm very happy about that. Alright, 90.8 centimeter long eel. Here's some more fish here. And as you can see, the clock runs when you're fishing and when you're moving your boat, so you got to manage your time as well as the space that you have for storage. Alright, that is low stocks. We're going to move on. Boy, this thing is slow. We have room for 1, I want to say. Alright, that's all the room we have. So we're going to head back to port. And I can't wait till I get a faster ship. But I will warn you, if you're not familiar with the way ships move in the water, ships aren't like cars. You can't turn and brake whenever you want. So I don't want to run into anything, because based on what I've seen, damaging your ship is pretty simple. Alright, let's go see the fishmonger. Had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Sounds great. Tell me about the order. As for 1 Gulf flounder, 1 gray eel, just bring them when you have them. I might have both of them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. Sure he did. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's ready to go. So we've got the gold medal eel here. And then just some ordinary Gulf flounder. Alright, we made $57.71. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night, and well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. So we know where the squid are. So, I mean, let's just go out and see if we can get it right now. And as you can see, it is after 6 p.m. and that, I believe, is considered nightfall in this game. Look how quickly it gets dark out here, man. No bueno. Alright, there's one. There's two. And we'll catch an extra just for good luck. Alright, now I can't see where the fish are at. There's a light over there. Ooh, is this... No, I don't need those. I need a flounder. I think, or of something. Grouper. It would help if my boat was just a little bit faster. Oop, don't want to run into the rocks. Oh, I think this is it right here. Alright, we fulfilled the order. I hope. Let's go back to base. Oh, another rock that appeared right out of nowhere. Oh god, I lost the black grouper overboard. And I damaged my ship. This is not good. Alright, so that just shows how easy it is to mess your ship up. So we'll catch another black grouper. Good grief. And my dude is in full-fledged panic mode at this point. I'm going to try to get out in the middle. There shouldn't be any rocks in the middle. I don't know what that was. It's already like 4 o'clock in the morning. Alright, we pulled an all-nighter. My dude is in panic mode. Look at the eyeball. He is terrified. That may or may not have been a bad idea. Anyway, a hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Well, of course, I'm going crazy right now. Why are you here? I have come here to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Alright, let's go to the fishmonger really quick. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice till it's ready to go. Here is the black grouper. And then the arrow squid. Alright. 83.62. That was good to go. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. I know it's almost 6 o'clock and I'm going nuts. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture. I've been considering crab pots. I've got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up. You can get it fixed up at the shipwright. So we will take that. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Alright, yes, I know I need some rest. Thank you very much. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? I would if people would stop talking to me. As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. Alright, so we're just going to nap until the eyeball goes away. And it napped for 1 minute. Great. Alright, the eye went away. The mayor wants to talk to me, but we need to repair our stuff. $37.50. Good grief. Alright, why don't we buy a light from her? We can afford the cloudy lens, which is much better than the cracked bulb. So let's install that. Maybe it'll make it a little bit better for us when we're night fishing. Alright, what does the mayor want now? Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Yes, I will do that. The mayor hands you a small damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. If I get lost going straight across the water, we have a problem. Alright, so let's head out and we will turn off our light and select the crab pot, and then on our way out into the bay here we're going to dump it overboard. As you can see, it tells you how deep the water is and how many crabs there are. So I think I want it in a little bit deeper water. Maybe. Alright, we'll throw it right there. And then we will go deliver this package. Because I don't want it to spoil. What a delivery. Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and looks and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This will do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose? He hands you some money. Hey, we made 25 bucks. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Alright, so let's go into our cabin and select the book, and we will read it whenever we're out on the water. And let's go catch some fish and not run into any rocks. Alright, is this a stingray of some sort? It is. Alright, well, I haven't caught one of those before. Alright. Trophy fish. 29 centimeters. Yeah, unfortunately, if you miss the trophy fish, you don't get a chance to catch it again. It is gone for that time, I think. I did watch a bunch of people playing this game like 5 months ago. So that's how I know some of this stuff. Alright, we depleted that spot. And we are starting to panic. Can I just take some drugs? Alright. Here we are at the dock. We will sell all our fish. Check your encyclopedia if you're hunting for specific fish. It's a good idea. Should we buy another crab pot? I'm going to say no for now. Could put another engine on our ship. Alright, let's just take a rest for now. We're going to wake up a little bit early to get out on the water. Alright, so we woke up at 4:30, so technically it's still night. So we can catch some of the fish that we normally don't see during the day. Allegedly. Also, our crab pot is a crab in it. We're just going too slow to get to where anything is, unfortunately. But let's check our crab pot. We caught a common crab. We're going to leave that there. Maybe we'll catch the fiddler crab as well. Alright, next spot here. These are cod, I think. Alright, I think that's enough out of there. Some more flounder. Alright. Let's see if there's anything else we can get here or do here. Nope. Talk to the trader. You enter a brightly lit shop packed with antiques, shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that? No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. You and me both, buddy. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice for you today, perhaps? Nope. Just fish. Alright, we'll check in with the dock worker. How's the day treating you? And I'll say, what's it like working on the docks? As changeable as the weather. Ha! Most days it's pretty quiet. Pay's not too great, but the work's straightforward. That suits me to a T. It's good to get that fresh sea breeze without actually being on the water. No offense, but you wouldn't get me out in these seas every day. What else can I do for you? Nothing. Alright. Let's turn it around here. Do we even have room for anything else? We got room for a 2-slot fish. Or maybe a cod. Let's check our crab pot again on the way back to port. Nope. No dice. Day 4. Huh, wonder what we're counting down to, or up to. Alright, that's our last fish of the day. Into the port we go. To the fishmonger. Keep an eye out for larger fish. They'll feed more mouths, so I can pay you more for them. Alright, well, we got $111 worth of fish. We got about $300 to mess around with. So the oceanic reel, we need 410 for that. Weighted line, I guess it's nicer than our current one, but Strengthened lines can catch larger and deeper fish. %, fishing speed. All right. Well, let's upgrade. Let's get rid of the simple skimmer here. We took a bath on that thing. We paid 100. Oh, we sold it for about half price. Let's install this. Alright, so now we can allegedly catch larger and deeper fish. Did we want to look at anything else? I don't have any materials. Alright, she gave us a correct engine operation book. So we'll have to look at that in a minute. We could buy another engine and get 10 knots out of it. I'm going to wait on that. Alright, so let's go into the cabin. We're not done reading Sustainable Fishing yet, so let's sneak back out to see if we can catch anything real quickly and then come back in. Maybe go check our pot. Alright, so there's our light on. Makes it a little bit easier to see out here. Well, I might as well take those 2 crab out of there. It is really hard to see at night. A floating buoy, it serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. So I guess if you are starting to panic and you hang out by this thing, it'll offset some of it. As you can see, our eye's just there. It's not bouncing off the walls or whatever like it was doing before, so we'll go get rid of one of these crabs for that special order. Yes, we have one. Alright, and there it shows you how big the other one is. And he gave us a book too. Wow. I'm trying to catch fish, not wear my eyes out. Good grief. Boy, those little crabs only sell for like $4.70. Alright, let's take a nap. Alright, gotta go check our crab trap. We're looking for a fiddler crab. So that should be the priority for our space in here. In the storage. Alright, we finished that one book. Let's go read the correct engine operation one. You know what? Let's just pick it up. Nothing in there. Probably gonna have to find a different place for it and or get it repaired. Alright, we depleted that spot, not necessarily intentionally, but I did. Alright. One more. Alright. We are full up here. Don't hit the rocks. Alright, sell all the fish. We'll buy another lobster pot. And we'll get the other one fixed. Alright, and maybe we can go lay these out there and catch the stupid hermit crab. Or fiddler crab, I keep saying hermit crab. Fiddler crab! And they call it a fiddler crab because the one claw is so much bigger than the other, like they were playing a fiddle all the time. We'll do one right there. And then we'll put one in some deeper water. How about right here? Alright, hopefully that works. Alright, that's enough of that. It's starting to get darker. Let's snag some of these. Oh, I missed the trophy eel. I'm not sure I really did though. One more. Alright, turn on the lights, avoid the rock, nothing in our trap. Alright, to the fishmonger. Okay. And we'll take some rest. Alright, this is kind of a little bit boring right now, but we're still waiting to catch that one crab. Okay. Did we catch it? No, we did not. Let's check our other pot. And maybe we'll go snag that bottle in the water. Is this a police song? Message in the bottle? Alright, we got a note here. Check this trap. There it is. Oh, we needed that guy. Alright, let's go turn that in. We'll get this one in too. I hate to say it, but these little ones aren't. They don't do a lot for me. Not worth a lot of money. Special order, yes. There is the fiddler crab. 6317. Okay. Alright, he was going to ask me something and then decided not to. Why did it do that? Oh, if you hold down on it, it cancels, I guess. Alright, let's sneak out over here. Alright, just one Gulf flounder. And one blue mackerel. And let's start reading rods, reels, and rigs. And we'll fish here and then we'll head back. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of time other than that. Okay, and there isn't going to be any time. Go, little boat, go! You know what? Let's depleted. Look at this blue light over here. This looks odd. Oh, we caught a tusked grouper. That looks very strange. Alright, back to the safety of port. We'll see the fish guy. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. And we'll sell the rest of our catch. And that's that. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. I think that's called a porthole. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me at Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition for you that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. All right, we're not going to go there at night. We can wait for more orders, or we can go to Blackstone Isle to talk to that weirdo guy. There it is, south of us. Messages. Oh, this from that bottle that was floating in the water. I'm just going to leave that up there, not going to read it out loud. Renaming a ship. Looks like a young couple in love. Très romantique, as they say in France. Alright. That guy's kind of going crazy. Very tempted to throw this on there. I can afford it. Alright, let's take a nap. We're going to wake up early. And get headed over to Blackstone Isle. Because our ship is not very fast. Check the crab pot. And we're just going to take it all. Alright. Looks like some debris in the water, but we can't get to that. That's what that symbol means. We can fish some of these fish. Oh, I ruined it. The trophy fish is gone. Oh well. One more. All right. Go see this guy. Ruined mansion. The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things. Art and artifacts. Treasures and truths. And curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is going to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me these lost relics and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? I accept. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. And this is where you get the piece of equipment that gives the game its name. The Dredge. Dredge crane added to inventory. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and key. Sounds like the last two go together. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Alright, let's check out this workshop. The workshop looks though it hasn't been used in decades. We'll go inside. You enter, take a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. You find some horrifying creations amongst the detritus. Alright, creation number 1, Sign of Ruin. A symbol of the deep is carved into the small talisman. It's sure to draw the attention of those attuned to it. Alright, well we want that, and apparently it goes right there. And the other thing is An arterial engine. The bony blades of this grotesque engine are driven by a pulsing heart. It beats in time with your own. When I hear stuff like this, it makes me think this would have been really cool if they worked some of the stuff into like Dishonored. You know, same kind of feel of that game. Alright, so we got some occult stuff on board now to help us out. Let's undock and go sell our fish. And at last we can go a little bit faster, so I feel pretty happy about that. Even though it is a beating heart turning the propeller screw, I'll take it. As you can see, there's kind of a current, a wind current that does affect your ship in a small way. I think I would be more concerned if I was very close to the rocks. Let's see if we can grab some other stuff real quick. I got room for one. Alright, that is that. Alright, let's sell the fish. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? They go mad. Well, perhaps, but I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Alright, Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Alright, we sold our fish. My crab pot is damaged, so let's get that fixed. Alright, and the lighthouse keeper wants to talk to us. What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Alright, we're moving on. Alright, there's someone else down here called the Builder. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside staring at the sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. I'll say it's not so bad here. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move? I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit, too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. Alright. So we got a mission, I guess, to go collect some 2 lumber and 2 scrap for the builder. We gotta catch an aberrant fish for the fishmonger. We gotta search for relics. And Steel Point looks like it's north of where we're at right now. Alright, so I think I'm going to call this episode to a halt for today. I don't know what my upload schedules this is going to be. My focus is on finishing Wasteland 3. But I'll try to upload 1 hour-long episode of Dredge per week. And I hope that's enough to keep you guys satisfied. Anyway, hit the like button if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you on the next one.